So this man is describing some of the bullets and munitions that have been found on the streets here. He's describing a bullet that killed a famous activist. He described some of these smoke bombs and other sorts of stun gun grenades. One of these bullets, he said, could kill an elephant.
Okay. The first bullet they were showing was Mikhailo Zhizhnevsky. His nickname was Loki. And he was in Maidan. He was a member of one of the Ukrainian National Self-Defense Unit. He was a member of that, and he was shot in his heart with one of those bullets. And he was 25 and was supposed to turn 26 on the 26th of January, which happened to be his funeral.
It's worth remembering that when this country transitioned away from communism, there wasn't violence. At the Orange Revolution in 2004, there wasn't violence, but yet this current wave of demonstrations has seen violence. It has seen a number of people killed, and even though things right now are relatively calm and peaceful, there is a sense that it could become violent at any point again.
No, Maidan changed a lot after this first death. I might say that, as I remember it, in November and December, it was mostly dancing and songs all the time, and people would just dance constantly, and people would come and dance here. It is big, it's called horovod, it's big circle dance that's traditional in Ukraine. People would just make, and it was just very cheering. I mean, if you see videos and recordings of that and photos, it's a very kind of cheering, unifying mood. Everyone loves each other. There's just, hope and love. But after that, as you see, I mean, now they start playing a bit of music, but mostly the first days I came after death, and death have happened, mostly praying and quiet, some political speeches, but it's almost like the dancing and music was, it's not a place for it anymore. There's a very much more kind of serious atmosphere. I mean, people have a lot of hope, that's true, but in a way, with those victims, we also grew and we realized the seriousness of it, and that we really have to push till the end. And it's not only the people who died, so many people have been tortured and kidnapped and gone missing. That's true, that you really understand that it's not a joke, it's not a game, it's not just, I'm going to come and wave my flag. If you're here, you don't know what could happen to any one of us.